Morning, everybody. So I decided that today I'm going to do a day in the life with me video. I am not an aesthetic person. My room is completely a mess. I live with 2 other people and 2 dogs, so the entire house is a mess. This week I'm taking a break from the gym and I'm letting myself sleep in. The past couple weeks I haven't been feeling well, so I figure I just sort of needed a reset. So this isn't how a day typically goes. Normally I'm up at 5 a.m. I'll get up and then I'll go to the gym and then do the rest of my day. I'm also working from home today. I don't think, because I work for a financial institution, I don't think it would be okay for me to film inside a building. So I figured today, as good a day as any, and then my day will be more focused around my job rather than all the extra stuff that I do. So anyway, right now it's 7 a.m. I'm just gonna brush my teeth and get my day started. In case you're curious, this is my setup. I just got this desk a couple of weeks ago and I love it. It's a standing desk. This is an Asus ProArt monitor. My LG one is the first monitor I ever bought. I got it on Prime Day a few years ago. The color is terrible on this. And then obviously my work laptop. And then over here we have ProtoArc's hub mouse, and I will go over this in just a second. Big shout out to ProtoArc for sending me their 2-in-1 hub mouse. So I was a trackpad user for the longest time. I refused to buy a mouse. I refused to have multiple monitors. But as you get further into your design career, you realize how efficient these things make you. I really enjoy the ProtoArc 2-in-1 hub mouse one because it's Bluetooth, it's easy to use, works with any laptop that you have. You can also use it with your iPad. But the really cool thing about this and why it's called the 2-in-1 hub mouse is that at the bottom here is a little hub for all of your doohickeys that you need to connect to your laptop. And I really wish that I had this sooner because I just bought one of these because I needed it. And if I had had this mouse, then I wouldn't have needed to buy my own. But I find that this is really valuable. Let me try and put it back in. If I can do it, you can do it. Is that my previous mouse, they come with this. And I think that I've expressed to you guys enough how disorganized I am. I will lose this. I don't take my mouse anywhere with me because I know I'm going to lose it. But something like this, much better, much more efficient. If you are interested in the ProtoArc 2-in-1 hub mouse, you can check the link in my description. You will get 10% off, and of course that also supports me. I do recommend it, and thank you, ProtoArc. All right, it's breakfast time. Cooking up some cheesy eggs. I really love waking up early. I am not a night person at all. I can get nothing done at night. I'm sleepy past 7 p.m. regardless of the time I wake up. So I'm actually really disappointed that I got up so late because I really like to take my time in the morning, take time for me. No one else is awake. I can go for a walk or go to the gym and there's not a lot of people or cars outside. Ready to go. I usually listen to Reddit stories on my walks. I don't know why. Schadenfreude maybe, I don't know. All right, so that was maybe 15-20 minute walk, but I sweat so easily. So I usually use it as like a warm-up to do some sort of exercise here, or like yoga or stretching or something, mobility exercises. But the reason that I am showing you guys all this is because when I first started my job and when I was doing my boot camp, I didn't do anything outside of the computer. If I wasn't working or learning, then I was watching YouTube videos about UX design or reading articles about UX design, or I would try and unwind by like, you know, doing something on the computer, like watching TV. UX design is a digital job, so it's very sedentary. I recently got myself a standing desk. So when I'm not working, I really try to be off the screen. I've been a little bad recently, but I've been trying to get outside more, but it's just been so hot recently. It's been really difficult. So since it's cooler out, I'm really trying to take advantage. I really suggest you guys do the same. It's really easy to get sucked into the work you're doing on the computer and feeling like it's not enough, but you really need to take time for yourself. And that's why I'm showing you like what I do in the morning. Something I've been taking a little bit more seriously recently is just starting my day by like putting a little bit of effort into my appearance, because I don't normally, like I don't wear makeup unless it's a special occasion. So just like brushing up my eyebrows and curling my eyelashes, and then maybe putting in like some earrings or like a necklace or something just to look a little bit more put together. I'm still gonna be wearing like t-shirts and stuff though, because I do value being comfortable, but I've stopped wearing pajama pants every day. That I put on like at least athletic wear or something. So I have my first stand-up meeting at 10. It's 9:30 right now. Usually how I spend my morning is I will go through my emails, I'll go through any messages that I missed. I'll also go through our project management software and see what tickets I have on the board. A lot of people are on vacation right now, the people that I usually communicate with a lot in the morning, so it's kind of quiet. It's a little bit nice, but I do miss my people. So yeah, kind of a quiet morning, and I'm just waiting for our stand-up where we essentially go over what we did yesterday, what our plans are for today, and any help that we need or any impediments that we have. By the way, if you guys are wondering what's going on with my hair, tomorrow's hair washing day, so I put coconut oil in this, so it's going to be looking hella messy all day. I have a really light meeting schedule today. I don't think I've ever had this much free time, and I think it's because everyone's on vacation because it's August, so people are like trying to get their last minute vacations in with their kids. So that means that I'm actually gonna have a lot of free time to design today, which is really great. The unfortunate thing is that I can't show you guys what I'm designing because that is probably confidential. Morning. Thank you, have a good day. So essentially what happened in that meeting is our Scrum Master leads us through our project management software and we go across the board. I'm the only UX person here right now because a lot of people are on PTO. So it was very, very quick. And then after me, the engineers started walking through their board. We basically, if there's any topics that we need to discuss, we'll discuss that after the fact. There was nothing that required UX, and sometimes after that we'll have a collaboration session if there's something engineers and UX, or the engineers and product, or the engineers and the engineers, or UX and the product owner, or whatever. We'll collaborate in that session, or we'll share something out, or we'll brainstorm, or if we just have to have some sort of larger discussion, we do block that time out. But there were no topics today, so I have a pretty open schedule, which is really unusual. So lots of design time today. So I've been designing for probably like half an hour now. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to turn something that we use in a lot of our mock-ups into a component because it appears a lot. I just joined this team. I work across 2 teams, and basically what I'm trying to do is make it easier. I'm putting in some work now of trying to apply like auto layout and turning this thing into a component so that way we can more easily use it across screens and then just change out the information. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that not a lot of people are here today for me to just run through this. I'm putting myself on Do Not Disturb for Teams, and I'm really just trying to get this done so that way it'll be ready to go for when everybody gets back from vacation. So it's probably not that interesting just watching me sit here and click around. So I will check back in when I'm ready to take a break or do something different. Okay, I've been working on this thing for about an hour now. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna walk away for a little bit because my eyes are burning. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm probably going to have an early lunch. It's like 11:20 right now. So have a lunch, unwind a little bit, and then I'll get back to it. So pro tip, if you have a day without meetings and you want to keep it that way, make sure to block out your calendar, because I often get thrown into last minute meetings, which just happened. So I'm trying to get our team to use a new tool, and you have to go through like a whole security thing. So I have a meeting with people. So it's an important meeting, so I'll go. But yeah, if you're blessed with a meeting-free calendar and you want to keep it that way, just block out all the time so no one can book a meeting with you. It's lunchtime. So I've got a peanut butter honey banana sandwich with like cinnamon on it, and then just like a little bit of whole milk. I always really like to have whole milk with my peanut butter banana sandwiches. So honestly, I usually eat lunch in bed. It sort of separates me from my desk, and I don't like eating downstairs because there's like a lot of paperwork and stuff down there, and there's also like people, and I want to be alone. So I usually just watch like a Reddit video or something like that while I eat lunch and recharge. Sometimes I'll call my boyfriend, but usually I just like to be alone.
I messed up by doing my own makeup before my best friend's wedding. This actually happened today, approximately 30 minutes ago to be.
I am refreshed and getting back to work. I have a meeting in an hour, and then once that's over, I have half an hour in between meetings. My last meeting ends at 3:30. I finished the shareable, the component that I was making earlier. That's good, that's in a good place. So for the other team, the main team that I work on, that I'm the primary designer on, some exploratory work that I can do right now. So it's gonna be something new on the page that I work on, and it's something that doesn't currently exist. So it's nice when we get to do more of these like actual new creations. So what I'm going to do is, the UX strategist on my team did a lot of great research and competitive analysis. So I'm going to take what she did and I'm going to play around with how it could work on our page. I'm going to do a few different versions. One that's sort of like a pie in the sky type of thing, where it's like, if we had all the resources and time in the world, this is what I like to make, and then basically work backwards from there. That's how I like to do things when we're exploring new features. So that way I can sort of be like, this is what I would love to get to, but then bring it back down to like, okay, what can we get out quickly to start testing and doing experiments? A lot of my team is gone right now, so we probably won't get to talk about it until next week. And then, you know, I show them the things that I worked on, and generally as a group, we agree on a general direction. And then we move forward from there. So that's what I'm going to be working on. All right, I'm going to be going into a meeting about onboarding that software I was talking about earlier. So that starts in a couple minutes. When I need to be on camera, my hair looks really messy, I'll usually just throw on a hat. I also avoid being like the first or second person in a meeting because of that awkward small talk. Hello. Thank you so much. So that went really, really well. Sounds like things are gonna move forward really nicely. So I've got half an hour between now and my next meeting. I am hungry, so I'm going to go get a snack. So I had some chips and guac as a snack. I don't think you guys needed the footage of me shoveling it into my mouth. Now I'm hopping into another meeting for the secondary team that I'm on. Hello. So that was a PO share out where the UX team and the product owner connect. How it works with us is that the product owner essentially, well, they own the product that you work on. So whatever page or pages or experiences that you're working on, and they help bridge the gap between us and the developers on this team. The relationships are different with POs across the different teams, but we were essentially sharing out our design work. I had questions about how something worked because I'm new to this team. So takeaway from that is that he's going to get back to me with an answer. So it's 3:10, so that meeting did not take long at all. I think I'm probably going to keep doing the explorations that I was doing before with the designs. I mean, there's only so much designing you can do, but I'm just going to see if I can get into a groove of figuring out a way to make this new feature work without disrupting the rest of our page. So that's what I'll be doing. So there's something going on in the work chat. There's a debate over what is technically a salad. There's a lot of hatred towards oatmeal cookies, which I found really just deplorable. Oatmeal cookies are delicious. And also, what is a sandwich? So lots of good stuff going on. I think everybody's in vacation mode, but I'm completely here for it. Basically, just working on the exploratory designs, answering some questions. I just got a call from another designer asking me a question about a component. I think the rest of the day is going to be pretty relaxed. So I may just end the video here because I don't think anything else is going to happen. Of course, I'll pop back in if anything does happen, but this is pretty much how a day goes. Today's a little unusual because of the lack of meetings, so it's a lot of free time. If I did show you like a normal one of my days, it would just be me standing here because you guys can't hear my conversations that I'm having because I don't want to get fired. Yeah, surprisingly, being a UX designer is a lot of standing at your computer or sitting at your computer. I recommend you get a standing desk, otherwise you may fall into the unhealthy sedentary lifestyle. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but I was able to join the YouTube, that was my hip. I was able to join the YouTube partnership program. So if you felt so inclined, you can leave donations now, but obviously not necessary. But if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that would help the channel a lot. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.